and happy anniversary to the Silver Shadows. Welcome to
First.
another episode of the Plus 63 HP D&D podcast, where you get a bunch of friends learn to play their very first D&D campaign. I'm your host, name's Raymond, and I play Asumedos, your charming hexblade tiefling warlock. Together with me, brave band of adventurers that start off with a man from Brooklyn. We call him JONG.
Hi, I'm JONG. I play Itszki, the Yuan-Ti Pureblood Rogue Ranger. Super humble, super stealthy.
Super liar.
At least one of those is true.
I think so. It's like two truths and a lie. That's the game. Next up, we have the bearded man himself, the father figure of the group. We shall call him Cutesy Patutsi, but really, his name is CHUBAX.
Yeah, hello. So I'm CHUBAX. I play Malak, the Scourge Aasimar Paladin that's a borderline serial killer.
Matches the personality of CHUBAX, but of course, next up, we've got the only flower amongst the thorns, our only lady,
Again.
I was gonna say Jong again. Jong
Again?
again?
Next up.
Oh, Isa.
Isa.
Hi, I'm Isa and I play Shivra, the Tabaxi fighter.
Who's actually a real tank, not like the other fluffy one. And of course, last but not the very least, our dungeon master, the weaver of worlds, the master storyteller, the one whose mercies give us life. So let us introduce our one and only DM, Angelo.
Hi, I'm Angelo. So I'll be playing everyone else. And yeah, let's see what the dice decide.
All right. So where did we leave off our amazing DM?
Okay, so last week, to fan the flames of revolt. So after consulting with Jaspar and taking a very, very long time to formulate your own plans, the Silver Shadows now have a plan to gain more allies in Grudhog by talking to its bullied inhabitants. And while that is happening, some members will try to mislead the chieftain in making her send out a force to further empty the enemies in the stronghold. So currently we are inside the ruins that Jaspar has revealed to you as a resting spot. And the next day, if the plan is to move forward, Itszki and Shivra will now return to Grudhog in order to talk to, at least starting with the hobgoblins, to at least get them on their side and to let the others know that a plan is afoot and something will happen in 3 days. In the meantime, Asumedos and Malak will stay behind in order to create this persona or character to fool Grudhog, to fool Chief Ga into letting her send out forces. So your chosen character is like a spy from the Stone Giants who want to ally with the Hill Giants. For the details, I mean, that's up to you to decide. But yeah, also, where's Moog?
Should be with us.
Yeah, but Moog is the one that's gonna bring us in, right? Me and
No, Jaspar. Moog is the hill giant that we found. The female. But wait, before that, I just want to say, so we're hitting our first year anniversary and we hit 40 episodes. So I just want to thank everybody for all the effort, and I know it's not easy to be every Sunday or morning in Jong's case. So we're celebrating our 1 year. Hopefully more to come. I got a donut. What did you get, Jay? Oh, unmute.
Yeah.
Oh, chocolate cake.
There we go. So we got some chocolate. What did John get?
I got Junior's cheat cake and some matcha latte.
Well, I got some Starbucks. We got Isa and Angelo some cakes.
Oh, I had Starbucks coffee too.
There we go. And RJ got the idea of we sent big cakes to Angelo and Isa. Hope you like them. But yeah, just want to say thank you and let's go.
Thank you guys.
I ate mine because I don't eat during the game. I can't eat during the game. So yeah, are there any so Moog is just with you guys? Like,
Yes.
she's just with you. Okay. So I'm assuming Asumedos and Malak will be the ones keeping her reined in.
Nobody has any spells of like hiding Moog or anything, right? Sneak her in. Yeah, she's not gonna be helpful, I think.
Yeah, Moog just with you guys. And Kipper, what's Kipper going to do?
Damn, that's true.
Scout still.
No, during the plan.
Mm-hmm. Make sure we got our back.
Oh, Kipper might be the one to bring in the reinforcements. Keep
What
an
do you-
eye out for the reinforcements coming in from.
Oh, did we send it already? We have to send it pa, di ba, ano?
We did.
Not
didn't
yet,
we?
not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
So,
No, you were still planning it. And then that was during the night. And then you had your long rest. And then now, since it's the morning, now you can send it.
I think that's the first thing we need to do.
Okay, so what's the sending specifically?
Do you have it, Jay, or wait?
No, I think it's in the.
That right?
There, yeah. Grudhug, 100 miles northeast, Golden Fields. At least 9 hill giants, 14 ogres.
I think that's the
orcs,
old one.
12.
Oh yeah, I think we can go with that. And then
That's
the
the one, yeah.
have inside man possible.
Send help.
Yeah. Okay.
Grudhug, 100 miles northeast, Golden Fields. At least 9 hill giants, 14 ogres, orcs, 12 hobgoblins, goblins. Have inside man, can incite rebellion. Send help.
How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, it's over one word.
I think the
I'll
at
remove
least.
the goblins. I'll remove goblins and remove advice, make it send help. So we have 25.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So we'll send that.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, going in character. Malak, we do need more information about the stone giants, don't we?
That is true. Oh, did Itszki and Jasper leave already?
And
Shivra?
Shiva? At this point, up to you. When do you want this to happen? During the day, during the night?
During the night, we need to get information about the stone giants because we need to have a solid story.
No. That's why the plan is to the next day Itszki, Shivra, and Jesper will leave, and then the two of us can stay behind and brainstorm your plan.
No, but don't we need Jesper for the
Oh
Hill
yeah,
Giant story?
yeah, you're right. You're right. So I guess they're still here in the morning. Oh, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
I guess we can do it at night, right? Could have been at night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe Jasper could have given you the information,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
then the two of you would just
Discuss
think
after.
about it during. Yeah. So yeah, as I said last week, also, well, I'll just give you the information as needed. So since I don't want to give you too much, so yeah, and then but first let's fix the sending.
Okay. So the sending is, I'm gonna type it in the chat. Grud hug. Sorry, auto.
I know that
Oh,
sucks.
Grud hug. 100 miles north east Golden Fields. Against 9 hill giants, 14 ogres and orcs, 12 hobgoblins, have inside contact, will incite rebellion, send help immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Exactly 25.
Okay.
So on the messenger chat, yeah, you guys can see that.
Yeah. Okay. So as soon as you send that, um, after a while, you hear a voice coming from the sending stone, and of course, you hear Leander's voice, and he just says, "I'll try to send something, but I can't promise. Lord's Alliance on high alert with any military activity. Just fool and persuade those who can be."
What was that? The last line?
Um,
Hi, Loki.
Say hi.
just fool and persuade those who can be.
Okay. Um.
Well, I think that's pretty much the same plan we came up with.
So yeah, at this point, all of you have your breakfast, and let's say Kipper, let move out to have her, hunt or something. So Kipper's on that duty for a bit.
Babysitting. Yeah. Make sure she doesn't
Yeah.
give us away.
Mm-mm. And yeah, while that happening, um,
Jasper?
Jesper.
just for Itzy and Shivra head out.
Here we go.
Head out.
But do we have the
back
information
to-
already we need?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Angelo will just while we're
I'll give it to you on
brainstorming. Yeah.
I'll give you on an as-need basis. So, okay. So riding back to are you for those who going back? Are you riding back on one horse or three horses?
Oh, so me, Shivra, and Jesper. I think we should ride back on one horse, right? Much
Or
more
at least
stealthy.
less? Or
Yeah,
at least
less
less.
horses.
So
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So at least two. I mean, at most two.
So one for
The poor
Jesper,
horse.
one for me and Shivra.
Okay. Shiva, are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Malak
Then, as
and
you ride back-
Asumedos go like, ooh. like
Who's the big spoon? Who's the little spoon?
like
Yeah, who's in front?
Who's riding?
Obviously,
I will
the
probably
student
be
is
the
one.
riding.
You'll be the one in front. You'll be the little spoon.
Well, I'm driving. It's not a little spoon.
no, I think Isa should be right. Shivra's probably bigger, right?
Yeah, she's bigger. That's why
She's
Itszki
bigger
has
than
to be
the back.
at the front of
Oh,
Shivra.
oh,
That's
okay,
why
okay.
Okay, I get it.
It's like
I get
it's
it.
like Lord of the Rings style with the hobbits in front.
Yeah, exactly. Aragorn at the back and then the hobbits in front.
I got
Hobbits.
okay. Nobody will see me anyway, so it's fine.
Juvenile. Juvenile reaction from Malak and ano.
I tell
Yeah.
Malak, even if no one sees them, I still know the.
We know, we know. We know.
It's not the truth.
Okay, and then Tempe is in the camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably like hanging out with Moog.
No, she
Are
might
you
eat him.
sure? Moog's gonna
I'm-
eat Tempe.
I'm
She can-
sure Tempe is
No, she can stay with Cujo. My fine steed. My creature.
Okay. So yeah, as you ride back, Isa, what's a complication that the three of you could encounter?
nothing. Perfect.
Hmm. What's the terrain we're traveling in?
It's like a hilly and grasslands with like small dots of like clusters of trees.
I think we encounter a hungry predator on the way.
Okay. So as you're returning, you immediately spot the remember as you were going here in the first place, you spot like a pack of owl bears. And before you try to outmaneuver them, but this time, in their hunger and their desperation, they all attack at you. So as they all attack, let's just do fast combat. Let's just try the fast combat. So, okay, so let's see the owlbear. Okay, so Itszki and Shivra, roll me an attack roll.
Shit. 6.
Total 6.
Yes. Oh, 6 plus longbow 10, 16.
Okay, Shivra, how about you?
10 plus 9, 19.
Okay, you're so you're able to under the brunt of it, and these two two owlbears focus on the two of you while one is on Jasper. So okay, so Shivra take
0
So-
damage.
take
Zero.
9 damage. Take 9 damage. And Itszki take 7 damage. As the owlbears were able to nick at you. But you're able to at some point you were able to overwhelm them with your own attacks. So describe how each of you, dealt with this group of owlbears. So alphabetical start with Itszki.
Since we're riding the horse, I am in the nook of Shivra because she's bigger. Shivra is driving. So
Yes.
I turn around. So we're Shivra and I face to face, right? And I
Okay.
jump and then like I have my foot on top of Shiva's shoulders, like one foot on top of Shiva's shoulders, so I can shoot them from afar. Pew pew pew, and then I jump back again. That's how they do it, ninja wise.
Sorry,
Like
sorry. Foot.
it's a John Woo
Foot.
film.
One
Okay.
foot, so I'm like using. So I'm 1 foot on the like the stirrup, right, or something like that.
Oh, okay. 1 foot on
1
the
foot
horse.
on top, so
On
I
the
can
saddle,
yeah.
and
So
then
literally,
one
my
foot
crotch
under.
is in front of Shiva, but at least I'm shooting.
You're okay with
Yeah,
it. You might not be.
Shivra,
But
with this, how does
damage.
Shivra, manage to deliver her own death blows? Not death blows, powerful attacks at these
She's.
owlbears.
I think the length of her sword is long enough that he manages to swipe at the owlbears. She kind of gives Itsuki a squinty look when he puts his foot on her shoulder.
Yeah, but yeah, true enough, as Itsuki does this, it is followed shortly by the cries of pain of the owlbear behind you. But before that, unfortunately, the owlbears were able to take a swipe at you. But yeah, your horse, in fear and I assume with Shira's maneuvers, were able to get ahead, and that's when you did your counterattacks. And these were powerful enough that the owlbears, um, you know, um, they didn't think you worthy enough for food. I mean, the effort isn't worth the calories anymore. So they bow their heads and run away. And yeah, to your left, you see Jesper also galloping with a spear in his hand, also with a bloody tip, as he was defending against a third owlbear. Um, yeah, at his direction. But yeah, as you move forward, thankfully that is I mean, that's the most exciting. Thankfully, that's the most exciting thing that happened in your half-day journey, as you continue to gallop, um, towards a guard hog. Okay, but yeah, moving back to camp, um, Malak and Asumedos and Malak. So how do you start this
So yeah, we're
character
just
building?
so Malak just relaxing, foot up on like a boulder, and have a nice cup of a warm coffee. How's What's Asumedos posing?
I'm panicking, uh, shifting my clothes a lot, grooming my hair, practicing my lines, trying to make my voice sound more persuasive.
Relax,
But then
bro.
practicing in a more sense like Chief God. No. Chief God. No. It should go Chief God. Chief Chief God. Yeah, there we go.
Mal-
Yeah,
Bro.
go ahead, I'll go to the server.
Yeah. Relax. You shouldn't be nervous. You got this.
I can't say I do, but we'll see. Pray to the gods of luck.
Flashback to Itsuki and Malak talking. 2 gold coins. Asumedos screws this up.
So, wait. What was who bet on who to screw up?
Us two.
You
Like
guys
No,
are
no. Who said? Oh, we both. No, who's for screwing up? Who's against?
No, we
I'm
haven't.
for screwing
We
up
haven't
for
met
sure.
yet for this one.
Okay, so wait. I just make sure that. So Itsuki, 2 gold pieces.
Does she At
Asumedos
this
will screw
point,
up.
since it has been happening for like a while, does Shiva join in or like still keeps away from the betting?
She keeps her money in her hands away from
Away from
Oh yeah, okay, smart. But like, yeah, I mean, you notice like this is a very very recurring thing. Like even in the most mundane of things, like
Malak, Asumedos
Yeah.
will survive. Will do it. Will do it. Okay.
So yeah, tell me what do you want for your character, your alter personality, alter character right now? Like, what info from the from the stone giants they want? And flat you remember the night before just for telling you about so and so.
Well, I need to have an idea of the leadership within the stone giants. So, what's the name of the chief and the generals, if ever?
Um. Okay. Wait.
Okay. And um, I'd need to have at least some factual observations from just far from the last the most recent observations. Just, are they building an army? Are they building a castle? Are they mysteriously gathering certain materials?
Okay.
They use that.
Unfortunately,
Mhm.
unfortunately for the first point, um, just for scouting missions haven't really gone deep enough into Stone Giant territory, so he doesn't have a specific name. But he does know that when the Hill Giants call their leader chiefs or chieftains, um, for Stone Giants they call them Thanes. Thane and then insert name.
Thane, Thane.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like that's the title. And then for Stone Giant, what he has observed is that towards the east, he's noticed some stone giants. Um, he's noticed some stone giants like look into ruins of old towns or old villages, and they carefully take the building materials like especially the stones, and they can immediately tell which stone they want, which one they don't want. To those that they want, they keep it in their large bags, and then what they don't want, they just throw it away. And after their bags is full, they return to further east. That's what's been happening. It seems they've been collecting. Um,
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay.
Like
Have the stone giants
no.
and the hill giants uh have they already battled one another recently?
Has there been like a skirmish or something?
Yeah, like something memorable.
As far as he knows, not anything significant.
Okay.
But yeah,
Um
again, he feels it's only a matter of time because he sees more and more stone giants go beyond the initial like scouting region. And similarly, you know that the hill giants, they've also been expanding their search for food. Like with
So
um
hill
everything that we've
giants for
seen,
food. Stone giants looking for old ruined stones. Do we have names of towns that they were collecting from? If it's
um
something that I can point on a map in some sense.
okay, wait. Let's load the
At least the region. Oh, it's loading. Cool.
Yeah, he's noticed along the Gray Peak Mountains. That
Green
region. Gray Peak.
Great Peak.
Yeah. So if you look at your map, um, at the rightmost, di ba you see the Anarok Desert? Uh, yeah, it's here. Eh, wait, I'll be red, so kita. Ay. There.
Okay.
Do we have an estimate on the number?
He doesn't have.
So if Gray Peak Mountains, where are we again at the moment?
Near
somewhere
Grudhog. Here.
somewhere here.
There. This is Grudhog. With the exclamation point.
This one. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
So yeah. So while you ponder on that, we return to the three. As you finally reach Gardhog.
Here we go,
And
baby.
as you approach, Jesper leads you to like a little thicket to hide you somewhat, and lets out like a whistle, and it sounds like a bird, like I don't know, like a chickadee bird, and it takes a while, like 1 minute passes, 2 minute passes, until you hear another reply of the chickadee. And this Jasper goes, well, seems they heard us. Let's leave the horses here and yeah. Will you activate your thing now, or will we do it later?
I think we'll do it later. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, but we're entering now. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I will ask that as you enter, I will still ask for a stealth roll if you enter. So
Plus 11.
so yeah, Jasper asks, would the two of you want to meet at least some of my people on the blacksmiths or on the tower?
Which one is closer?
Okay, the blacksmith
Our safer
looks
though.
at you. He looks at you, Shibra. Goes, you okay with that?
Mm-hmm. She nods.
Okay. Okay. Let's go. And you make a quick. I'll say like it's a stealthy beeline from your like trees towards the blacksmith at the lower end.
So 15 plus 11 is
So yeah, roll me
26.
17 plus 6.
23.
Yeah. Hey, what's your armor, Shibra?
Armor?
AC.
Yeah.
19.
No. Like, what do you have
Oh.
on?
What do I have on? Splint. And the
wait, I'll just
This. Wearing only this. Splint has disadvantage.
Okay.
Does it?
yeah.
Let me
Does it?
let me check. If I remember correctly, let me just go to compendium. Armor. Splint.
Yeah, it has disadvantage.
It does. It has disadvantage.
Oh damn.
Oh my god, I rolled a 3.
Oh no.
Plus 10,
3
right?
plus 6. 6.
Not
On-
yet. Not yet.
Huh?
They
They
didn't
didn't
activate it yet.
activate it.
Oh, so 3 plus 6, 9?
9.
And then
Oh, I
what did
didn't
you
want
get?
to-
What did you get? Itszki?
26. 15 plus 11.
Okay. Itszki, as the two of you are, as the three of making a beeline, your senses can't help but pick up, the loud noises behind you. As those are more,
Spanking.
making like clicking sounds.
Oh.
What do you do to help Shivra?
Oh, I can I just lasso some rope on the jangling pieces, very like deftly and coolly, just like whip real quick so that everything snugs close to Shibra.
Yeah. Hey, Shiva, what's your armor pala? Like, describe how it looks like. So,
Oh, it's samurai armor. It's the color is probably like obsidian black.
So there's like panels, right? That
Yeah.
might be jangling. So that's what we kind of like strap on.
okay. 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 I'm only doing this because Itsuki rolled really well, and that means he has the threshold to help those who did not who might be in trouble.
And
But after that,
the reason
yes.
why I didn't activate the pass without a trace yet, because we're trying to at least show good faith to the people that we're going to recruit, right? It's going to be much scarier if they can't see the people that they're talking to.
Okay. And as you peek into the blacksmith, you see a hobgoblin just you know um making some weapon pieces with two regular goblins just running around. Um and Jespor gives the same chickadee signal and they all tense up. Um but looking around, the hobgoblin replies in kind and Jespor tells you to go inside. As you enter, the three goblinoids are surprised with Jesper's appearance, and the hobgoblin just goes, "What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be out scouting?" And then Jesper is like, uh, "Oh wait, no. Sorry. You hear them talking goblin,
Oh shit! Does anybody know
and
how to understand Goblin?
Isa, do you
yeah,
speak Goblin?
No, I don't.
yeah. So you hear goblin, you hear the talking goblin, and as they're talking, the goblinoids just shift their eyes between the two of you and Jesper to you, and this happens for a while until finally the hobgoblin just goes, uh, "I see. Okay. Um. So yeah, the two of you will kill Chief God,
Yeah.
That is the plan.
Mhm.
and okay. I mean, okay, sure. So I assume you all have a plan.
Yeah, we tell them the plan of we have allies that will be that will be coming and then also asking for additional assistance. I will be trying to separate Ga from the other hill giants in the second floor by shooting the wagon, and hopefully he'll fall down to this ground floor where we'll be waiting to attack him.
Okay. Um, and then like the goblins, like one of the goblins just goes like, "Yeah, but why are you helping us? Why do you want to kill her?"
So we heard that the hill giants are following her for now, but without the leader, they will disperse. We just don't want any other incidents that had happened with a few towns ago of pillaging their town for this. So we're
They've
just
been
hoping that
causing lots of people trouble, and we believe there's more brewing on the horizon.
Okay, the Harlem nods. It's like, okay. But where do we come in? Are we the how? If we help you, what do you want us to do?
Well, there's a lot of hill giants, and we may not be able to stop them all, or we may not be able to eliminate Ga in time. So, if you can provide any assistance to delay all the other giants in assisting Ga while we eliminate her, that will be very appreciated.
Okay. So since the both of you are, going both you Shivra and Itszki are going over this. I want both of you to make me persuasion checks. And this will be a group thing. So the DC, for example, the DC can be as high as like 30, but it's gonna be adding both your rolls, something like
Got
that.
it. Got it. My persuasion is not that high. Ah, shit. I'm 10 plus 2, 12. How about you, Shibra?
13 plus 3, 16.
Sige, 12 and
26.
16, 26. Ooh,
28.
okay.
28.
Okay, 28. The goblins and the hobgoblin, they revert talking back to goblin, and they're taking quick glances at the two of you. Um, and then at some point, Jasper just says, "If we're gonna talk to any of my kind, it would be best if we replicate what you did now. Uh, even though if I have some power over them, it's still up to them to choose if they're gonna follow or not."
Oh, we have a template to improve upon.
After then, while they're still talking, they go, "Okay, from here we can go to the tower. If my intel's correct, there should be at least 4 more hobgoblins there.
Tower it
And
is.
once we get the hobgoblins in line, they can help with the goblins and the hobgoblins. And yeah, while the three of you are discussing this, the goblin and the two other goblins, they look at you and go, I mean, it's better than following a stinky hill giant."
Yep.
And then, oops, wait. I mean, maybe when we help her, we can finally see what happened to Snurt.
What is a snark?
Oh, Snurt's one of the goblins. He was cleaning. He was, trying to tidy up God's throne, but got sat on him, or at least rolled over. We haven't seen him since.
That doesn't sound good.
And then the other goblin's like, well, good for that. Well, good thing that happened. We all know Gus treasures are under her big, are in her throne. So I'm sure he was just trying to steal stuff from himself. Like, hey, don't talk to Sturt like that.
Well,
But the goblin also goes like, just I assumed you know what I'm gonna ask yet next. And Jasper just nods. And the hobgoblin continues talking. If we defeat Ga, we ask that, and if we are to give assistance, we ask that we also take a claim of whatever gas hoard contains.
no. Uh, what type of loot are you aiming to have a piece of?
Well, we know she has coinage. We know she has valuable items from the raids from from the orcs and the hill giants roaming around. We just ask 20%.
Oh. I was gonna suggest something a lot better, but 20% is great.
Um. Well, so of course, me be not wanting to let go of the gold, I'll say, how about we keep all the gold, but all the other food supplies and other uh, like grains or non-liquid materials will be needing, because this is just one stop of our um, one stop towards investigating all of the giant rebellion up north, and we'll need all the resources that we could get.
And he goes like, well, same as you. That's also our position right now. What good is food if we can't buy materials and equipment for rebuilding our tribe?
Uh, I'm, I'm like I'm like really sweating this time, but uh, I won't insult your assistance by negotiating percentages right now. So let's let's say that we are in agreement as long as we are successful in this mission.
Wow. I'm shocked. I am shocked.
Somebody's maturing. My goodness.
The hobgoblin looks at Jespor and at Shivra. They go, both of you witness this?
Why does he always insult our intelligence, Jay? Goblin? What is this goblin?
And he reaches over and will grasp your, that handshake where you grasp not the hand but the forearm.
This one.
Um, yeah. And yeah,
Have
just
our
for
word.
just okay. So talk about assistance. If you're gonna put okay, here's what the others might know more about what's happening, what's inside the structure. Um, Honestly, I'm just here mostly in the blacksmiths, but me and my companions here are given some leeway as we're always busy making weapons from the orcs. Um, so whatever plans you try to make it with the other hobgoblins in the tower. Uh,
Yeah, is the well now that we are how we're negotiating, or we have mutual interest in both success of this and the loot after. Do you have any other influential people in your team that can make this recruitment or like secret rebellion a little bit more successful and more efficient?
try the hobgoblins. Try the hobgoblins up in the tower. Once you have our support, it's easy enough to get the bugbears and the goblins in line. The orcs, the others might have an insight into orcs. I tend to avoid them. Too chaotic for my tastes.
Okay. The hobgoblins it is.
So yeah, just more nods and gives a salute to the other hobgoblin, and the hobgoblin and goblins, answer in kind as they step out. As you guys, the three of you step out, and now you head towards the tower. Um, and then as you head up, uh, I want you all to roll me another stealth check.
Ooh, this is very high. 18 plus 11. Or is it 18 plus 11? 29.
Critical 1
Oh, no, 1 plus what?
plus not 1 plus 6, 7.
7. Once again, Itszki, how do you deal with the clink clang of Shiva's armor?
This time take off my cloak and then wrap it around Shivra and then tighten certain areas to make it look like she's on the jumpsuit.
Okay. So yeah, as you're moving Shivra, like you feel you're hidden, but yeah, Itsuki immediately just wraps his cloak around you. Do you object?
She raises an eyebrow, then checks how she's moving and like tunes into the sound and like tries to adjust the way she moves.
Okay. And you awkwardly make yourselves towards the tower. On the tower, you look up, and looking down on you are four hobgoblins. But Jesper just gives like a wave of his hand, and you see the faces of the hobgoblins like immediately like relax. Um, and you go up to the second floor. This is like a three-story tower. You go up to the second floor, which is a little bit more covered than the. Sorry. Where do you tell them to come down, or do you?
We go to them so that it's
Yeah, no.
Okay. Do you go top or just in the middle?
in the middle.
Okay. So as you go to the middle, they knock their heads and seeing that you're only gonna stay in the middle, they uh two of them go down. And yeah, same reaction. They go like, "Oh, Jesper, like I thought you were scouting. I thought you were scouting at the Grey Peaks. What are you doing here?" And then Jesper says the same speech, and they look at the two of you, and they go, "Oh, we've already talked to uh
The people downstairs.
we've already talked to Rico.
Rico.
Yeah. Reeko. It's like, and he agreed. It's like, yeah.
Was Rico the one with the 20% thing?
Yeah. Yeah. And then I assumed he wanted gold after this. And then Jasper's like, yeah. Thankfully they were willing to split 20%
Good job,
on
Rico.
whatever loot we find from the corpse of Chief God. Um, goes, okay. I mean, and the other two go like, okay. Um, what's your plan? And then I assume you just say the same thing.
The same thing.
And then again, same question. They ask like, okay, sure, you have the plan. So what are we gonna do? Are we just gonna stop? I mean, you can't brute force to stop a hill giant on its tracks.
Yeah, and then we kind of give them the same gist where we're planning on or I'm planning on deftly using my extremely amazing skills to drop Ga to the subfloor where our team would hopefully be there with some assistance to eliminate Ga. But again, we need all the assistance in making sure that we can separate Ga with all the other hill giants. So whatever that you can do to delay um, Ga's like security force and bodyguards and whatnot in reaching Ga in the subfloor. That will give us more time to eliminate Ga. And once Ga is eliminated, we are very confident that everybody else will just scatter.
Angelo. Is
Yes.
it okay for like RJ and me to suggest to Jong no as outside of the player? Yeah. Or no na kasi we're not
Let's
here.
not. Let's not.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
not. Let's keep it.
Let's keep it RP. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Um, and the goblin, these hobgoblins ask follow-up questions, whereas Rico,
Yes, I
actually, like
guess.
looking back, once he secured his gold, he was more or less happy to go along. But this time, these ones are a little bit more thorough with their
The plan.
questioning. Maybe because they already got the gold, or maybe because Rico is the more materialistic one.
Mm.
But that aside, they look at Yushira and goes, okay. So he's gonna break the wagon. How about you? What are you doing?
I'll be I'll be down the first floor to catch and finish off what's left of her in the
Okay.
fall.
And how many are you in your team?
We are one, two, three, or four, a pack of four.
Okay. Okay. 4. Okay. Oh, okay. You really need the help then.
Skilled adventurers for sure.
Yeah, but 4. I mean, like, this is my hand. 5. Um, okay, and what are they gonna do?
Who's they? Oh,
The other two.
the other two. Uh, we have two guys coming in who are planning to pretend to be spies from the Stone Giants, and they're going to have an audience, secure an audience with Chief Ga, and try to convince her to send forces out into the wild so that we can separate her and isolate her from the rest. Make this a bit easier on us.
I mean, your bullshitter give her a lot of bullshit.
Yeah,
'Cause,
He
that's
was
what they
bo-
do.
he was born to bullshit.
I mean, it's gonna take a lot for her to send out her, the other hill giants, and then one of the other hobgoblin just chimes in and goes, "But if you just mention stone giants, I mean, usually that's enough, right? Yeah, she wants to get higher up in her ordering, whatever that means. Um, but are you gonna attack as soon as the advance party leaves, if they leave?"
Uh, wait, what party?
the
But
the at the party that she's gonna send out? Are you gonna attack immediately after? Um,
Once we can
immediately.
secure a good position and the circumstances are favorable, yes.
Mm. They start thinking intently. And they go, if a fight breaks out, we'll be obligated to ring the gong. That can be heard, uh, or at least, you know, a mile
some
out.
you mean obligate? Oh, I should I can.
Well, maybe we can do something about that gong, or
Mm,
some of your minions can do something about the gong. It may be malfunctioning for a few days.
yeah. Or yeah. And if you are gonna fight, it's still gonna cause some noise. So it's best to, wait
Mm-hmm.
until the party has some distance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's the bullshitter supposed to do in those couple of minutes? He goes, he's a bullshitter. He'll think of something.
Uh, they're very mobile. Let's just say that, and they're gonna be able to reach us within uh, a moment's notice, I'd say.
Yeah, but that bullshitter of yours better keep her invested for at least a couple of
They
minutes. Cause,
Oh,
'cause if the scouting party is still not that far enough, it can easily just go back at the signs of battle.
they've got a silver tongue and lot of lot to work with. I trust their expertise in
Mm.
parlance.
Okay, and so your bullshitter will be on the top. Um, you pointing at Itszki will the uh go to the hall, the central hall, this stealthily. But before that, you're gonna sneak in your companions into the pig pens and stay in the prison.
Yes. We have a spell that can easily transport me Oh, so so I have some skills that I can keep them hidden in traversing through uh, the place, but I can also use my companion's skill as well to instantly transport me to the roof, so I can shoot down um, that wagon without
Son of
being
a
noticed.
bitch.
Mm. Yes. Well, your companions better be stealthy too. It looks just spore. It's like uh, they turned a couple of they turned a couple of bugbears, like, and Jesper's just like, oh, there. How many? Two more.
Mm.
Okay. So that's two more that can't be reasoned with. And they're assigned in the pig pens, and then one of them goes, yeah. Okay. And then also, of course, I mean, I mean, that big stupid Etin is still down there. Um, I mean, no matter what, he'll be in the pig pens too.
Mm.
Huh? Yeah. And not to mention the butcher and his little pet Otyug.
Mm. No, no. Hearing more names.
It's the one by the this
Mhm.
one.
Yeah, the weird thing.
This one.
Mm. Yeah. I mean, do you follow up what an Otyug is or what an Etin is?
No, I'm concentrating on making sure that I get my shot. So I'm trusting my companions to be able to just negotiate with whomever that they see en route.
Asumedos develops
I ask
cold
if there's
shiver.
anything to watch out for with those particular enemies.
We'll try, but I mean, the best help we can do is to stop the hill giants from getting down there. Um, if we can block the ladder, that's going to be a huge help since they have to circle around the whole compound. Uh, it'll take them 30 seconds, 30 seconds at least from the Great Hall to the pig pens if they run. Hopefully, that's enough time you need to kill her.
Mhm.
But if to the creatures already there, they're gonna be there when the fight starts. So you got to be ready for that too.
Yeah, I ask what what to expect in the fight with them.
I mean, the butcher never leaves, and his pet Otyug is always with him. So that's two more. The Etienne also never leaves there. A couple of our bugbear brethren. If they're not turned, sure, maybe they can help us. But those that have been turned, they blindly follow, and they shiver with the implications of, like, the turning process.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, and I mean, maybe, if we're gonna be assigned at the top, it's just gonna be as difficult for us and for you, because we have to contend with whatever hill giants are left. Mm. And then yeah, afterwards they turn their attention towards Jasper and go, okay. I mean, oh, sorry. Before this, once again, roll me charisma check, but with advantage now. I'll go to the Sierra.
12 and 15. Charisma. That's 2. 17.
Got a 10.
Okay, what you get? Oh, where's
I,
Isa?
yeah, died. I got 17. Isa, I think, got 10. We'll see. What you get, Isa?
Oh, you're on mute.
10.
Okay, so you cumulative got a 27.
No, you got 10
Okay.
plus 6, right?
No, Isa, are you 10 plus 6 or 10 total?
10 total.
Okay, so I got 17. So 27.
Okay. The two nod goes like, okay, sure, we're in.
Nice.
I'll inform the others on the top. And I mean, we can, I mean, to those who are left, we can probably round up the goblins and the hobgoblins. I mean, there's not much of us left though. They're already halfway through the goblins and around halfway through the hobgoblins as well. And yeah, they go. Yeah, and they go, and then one of them mutters, "Is like, and where did I mean, where did they get this magic from anyway?" But like, yeah, she shakes her head and like, focuses back on the conversation. Um, and then Jasper goes like, "Okay, how about the orcs? Can we deal with the orcs?" And the both of them look like, ew. um, I mean, the orcs. I mean, they value strength over anything else. And seeing that the hill giants are literally the strongest ones around here, it'll take a lot for them to turn over. And um, the hobgoblin guy, looks at the two of you and goes like, "Do the two of you have any ideas?"
Oof. Uh, well, that's the thing. Once we eliminate Ga, we should be able to show them our strength.
Yeah, but before the fight, I mean, I mean, they could fight you, and they're already on the first floor, so it's not far from them to get to the pig pens.
Yeah, that's why we need we have these few days to recruit people to delay that assistance.
Okay, okay. And then at this point, Jasper actually turns to the two of you. He goes, "Oh, so we're not gonna talk with the orcs anymore?
Or we should talk to them.
But know that if we can't convince them, they
They
probably
will.
would tell everyone."
Oh, that's So, what do you think? Should we risk recruiting them, or if they see that there is some commotion, they'll at the very least not assist Ga and his giants.
We could, yeah, we could cause a distraction that takes them
Mhm.
away from the scene, like letting the flocks free, maybe.
Yeah. Can't speak.
I mean, like as a
Good
player, you
idea.
can be like, "Ooh, ah."
Good idea.
The hobgoblins go like, yeah," and so like, "Oh yeah, the little ones can do that." Um, I mean, Snurt has this really good, and then one of them's like, "We haven't seen Snurt in a while." It's like, "Really? Oh, okay." I mean, yeah, I'm sure the others can do that too. Okay.
They must really love this
So
smart.
Snark. He's so popular.
I know.
he's
Zian.
missing. He's missing.
He's
Or
like
like, oh my god.
a handsome goblin.
Or like maybe he's just a kind goblin. But yeah, like yeah, oh my god, Snurt, where is he? Um like, yeah, okay. So we tell the goblins to do that. That's gonna get rid of some of the orcs. I mean, assuming your friend can get the others to be in that scouting party, maybe the flock, the goblins can take care of that. And then they start, like, you see the cogs turning, and then and then uh we just try to delay the top floor inhabitants from getting at the bottom.
That sounds getting better and better. Getting more confident that we're gonna pull this off.
But again, if there are already things downstairs, you have to deal with those. You can only stop the upstairs from going down.
Yeah. That's it's a lot of help already.
Okay. At this point, you feel that you've persuaded them, and like you persuaded them enough to at least help you. Um, what do you want to do now, the two of you?
Oh, do think we just prepare. Do we have any other people that we can talk to apart from the orcs that we are going to distract instead?
Okay, so the orcs, since you're just gonna use the distraction method na lang for the
Mm.
orcs, right? But
Mhm.
other than, and then you know that the ogres, they're kind of set with the giants already.
Mhm.
So, and then with your cumulative rolls, I'd say that that's enough to inspire the hobgoblins to take charge and disseminate it down to the hobgoblins and the goblins. Of course, you can mean, since this is a 3-day operation, tomorrow you can visit again to like see what's happening.
Just status reports, yeah.
Yeah, but other
Yeah.
than that, today, like, you feel that you've checked off the majority. You've checked off what you needed to do. Um,
Yeah, we should just find a safe place to become our remote headquarters while we wait for the attack day.
okay, okay. So before you leave, I'd say this conversation happens, and then at some point, the two hobgoblins go up, and the next two hobgoblins go down, and they start. You basically, the same conversation happens. Um, but enough goodwill has been presented to them that these you don't need to convince these two anymore, as your previous interactions have helped convincing them. And then as you leave, do either of you want to, like, inspiring words or something, that final flourish of, of inspiration, or do you just leave?
Do you have any words, Shivra?
Hmm. I hope we can help you and your people. And after this, you can start rebuilding a life away from the giants.
Yeah. I kind of do the same. Say that this is a mutually benefiting setup where we can take a lot of gas resources and loot and hopefully start anew and be it a little bit more of a uh, balanced uh, relationship with our neighboring towns.
Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, it's nice. So it's went the logical route, and Shibra went the emotional one. So double 1-2. And yeah, as they say that, they nod. Um, you sneak out again. As you sneak out, roll me self checks.
7 plus 11, 20, 18. No, 10, 17, 18,
8 plus 6,
24.
14.
14.
Ah, 18.
Okay. Sh- After the whole day of like, pink-langing, Shiver, you finally get some. You're finally able to mitigate
Get a
some
hold of it.
noise. Yeah. But like at this point, is she still wearing like the poncho thing and
The what?
the cloak and the rope to make Shiver's armor not clink
Yeah,
clang
she's
as
still
much?
wearing it. She's gonna take it off once like they reach the horses or something.
Okay. So yeah, maybe that's why you got a good roll now. So, yeah, as you beeline and zip zagging towards cover, and you finally get to your horses and mount, and Dressborg just goes like, well, I mean, that went surprisingly well. Um, yeah, let's hope your two friends have a convincing story to, you know. And as you gallop back, our attention turns back to the two of you, Malak and
Wait,
Asumedos.
two friends. Eh, Am I going with Asumedos when he bullshits?
No, because like
Oh.
the assignment is the two of you think of it.
Okay.
So,
I thought. I mean, I could, but I don't.
so yeah. At this point, have you thought of any? Have you thought of like?
I mean, actually, that's a good idea. I mean, I can accompany you, Jay. Right? I can be your bodyguard, so I don't speak. Cause like
Chauffeur.
yeah, or I can be like a hired mercenary, like just a hired bodyguard. Cause my persuasion. Oh, I have pretty good persuasion, +6. Deception's just. But yeah, okay. So we're back to So Horns is drinking my cup of coffee. Like, how are you gonna approach this? Oh, you're on mute.
Well,
Oh, there. No, you're good. You're good. Sorry.
well, not really sure. I've had a lot of shivers down my spine. I just felt like people talking behind my back recently. But what I can imagine is that I was enslaved by the stone giants.
Okay.
I was enslaved by the stone giants um, to work for them as a scout. And I was tasked to scout the eastern lands by the Grey Peak Mountains.
Okay. So I'll pretend to be God. Scout. How you escape?
That's the thing about a scout, Chief Ga. I go ahead of everyone else. So no one is with me. But by doing this, I probably condemned my family, who they have imprisoned. But who
Oh.
else can I look for help than the mighty hill giants, led by none other than Chief Ga?
Damn, Malak is impressed. He did not. Uh.
And
Okay.
I bear news not only of what they're looking into, but of the the way the stone giants talk, that they're using special stones to create a special weapon against all other giants due to the ordning. And that includes the hill giants as well.
Okay.
So one thing I can tell you is that they're currently building something near the Grey Peak Mountains. But once they complete that, I don't think that um, Grudhug is too far from it. this might be the first place they attack.
Do you think it's wise to give that information quickly before getting any
That's true. Though.
assurances?
Definitely. So before I give out any information, I should ask for assurances to protect me and to help me gain my family back. So perhaps telling them there, or before telling them where they're assembling the so-called weapon
You'll
and
hold
sending her
that's
troops out.
that's the information you'll keep for now.
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
Where
do we
I'm gonna
need?
bargain to spare my life and to spare my family, my tribe, if they're still alive. And they better move fast because they'll realize that I've gone missing.
Do you think there's a chance that she might send you with the attacking party? No, probably not, right? Maybe she'll hold on to you just in case.
I'll say that I'm afraid.
Okay.
But if she does send me, then I guess Itszki's gonna be on his own.
I mean,
But but I doubt if ever she's gonna send you, Malak. She's gonna hold on to me as assurance.
no, that's a question. Do I go with you or do I stay out? Because if I wanted to suggest me going with you because that would eliminate my stupid stealth. But if I go with you, then that's our issue. What if she sends me to go with the attacking force? Maybe I can pretend to be mute. Mute and stupid. I don't know. What else do we need to know?
Now, the stone giants know us very well. The moment they see us, they'll know that we've betrayed them. And they will definitely execute our tribe.
Okay.
So it's best for them not to see us.
Oh yeah, and then I'm just a hired gun, so I don't have any stones in this game. So I'm not gonna go willingly. What's that?
How did I hire you if I were captive?
You could have stolen something. Some gold.
Should have been waiting. Oh, sorry.
Oh, is that well, then do you want to go in alone with Jesper?
It may be better.
Okay. Yeah, because it's gonna wreak more desperation, right? Which suits the bullshitting play.
But I need you to do one thing, Malak.
What is it?
I need you to brand me.
Damn.
I need you to brand me.
You know, every now and then you remind me why you're the bullshitter.
I need you to place a mark that we know historically about the stone giants, somewhere on my shoulder or on my back.
Would we know,
So I
Angela, where what mark we could do or where to make it more
Should have
convincing?
seen.
Or like any info from Jesper?
Is this like a mark of the symbol of the stone giants? Or
Yes.
Like something he can use to make it, yeah, like to bullshit that he was marked as a slave by the stone giants.
Like cattle
Yeah,
marks, mga
yeah.
cattle brand.
Okay, at this point, roll me a history check.
Both of us.
Here we go. I got a 2 plus 0.
I got a 2 plus 2.
Yeah.
You
Can we
you
ask-
both suck.
Can we ask?
No,
Can we
no
ask?
shit.
What's her name? Moog.
Oh, she shouldn't know anything. She's dumber than our twos.
Well, maybe our druid friend knows, because he's kind of cool.
Or we could have asked Jesper the night before.
Wait, I
Fucking
forgot to
twos.
plug one of my lights. Wait.
We're fine. So is that the plan? So they send the attack, and you'll sit pretty.
Who? I don't think Chief Ga's gonna go with her attacking team.
What do you mean?
Who's gonna sit pretty? What do you mean?
No. While she's sending the attack force, you'll just be with her.
I suppose she will keep me, unless she puts me in a cell somewhere.
You can just say that. If you're lying, just kill me after when they come back, right? If they come back and they said I'm lying, then you can just kill me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she'd
I've nothing
be.
to lose anyway.
Yeah, I don't think she'd
I've
be.
already betrayed the stone giants.
I don't think she'd be expecting us to attack her, anyways. So that leaves me. I guess I'll just try to sneak in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you don't join, right?
Yeah. So I'll just go with maybe Itszki and their pass without the trace, and they sneak back in.
Yeah, pretty much. What do you think? Is that okay with you, Malak?
Yeah. I mean, I can also. Angelo, is this place watched? Like this area here?
Which one?
The here, yeah, over here. Is this under
reverse.
like under surveillance or patrols?
You know that that area is covered by the watchtower.
Also, we'll be safe then if those are our people now, right?
Mm.
If
But like you're very close to the orcs, so like they could see you.
So, how far is this? Like the farthest part here? Here.
What they want to do? What they want to do?
I want a dimension door in when the fighting starts to bypass myself. So I have to be at least 500,
times can you
500
use
feet away.
Dimension Door?
Just once.
How many times? Huh?
Just
I
once.
thought you're gonna
Once
use
a
that
day.
for Itszki.
No, that's for the attack day.
Oh yeah, forgot. Wait. Oh yeah. So wait, so the plan is when Itsuki will sneak up and Asumedos is there with him and they're gonna attack the ano. And then they can dimension door down. Together,
No,
right?
I'm gonna dimension door up because I'm sneaking you guys in with my pass without the trace, right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna dimension door me up to the roof so
No,
I can
no,
shoot the thing.
we changed that now. I think we'll sneak in and then you'll sneak straight up and then
Okay.
and
And
then
then dimension door me down.
you you and Asumedos will be up there. You'll attack, and then both of you can dimension door down because you can carry somebody with you, medium, same
Got it.
size. So I can't dimension door. So I gotta sneak in some way. So yeah, I guess we'll do that. If I ask Jesper Angelo, if I was captured, would I be immediately eaten or would I be sent straight to prison? Add to the cells first.
I mean, just first like, I mean, if you can tell them, I mean, if you're a dwarf, they're gonna keep you for a special occasion. But if you can convince them that, yeah,
That-
I mean, you're better served not raw, or maybe, I mean,
How long will that say? How long will that buy me?
how good's your bullshitting?
I'm on Aasimar and I'm delicious. Am I delicious?
I mean, I don't. I mean, at this point, who cares? I mean, if you can sell it, sell it. If not, well,
I'm not good at deception though. Shit.
Well, being a celestial, maybe you can say you taste heavenly.
Crap. I think we'll just stealth it. I'll just try to stealth it. +1 only. Advantage.
Okay, so I assume this thing happened for like most of the day na, no?
Yeah.
At some point, Moog and Kipper, you feel the ground rumble as Moog squeezes her
Go.
way in. And yeah, takes her, no, and then just like Kipper's just with her. And yeah, do the two of you do anything for the rest of the day, or you just really practice your speech?
We practice. There's nothing much we can really do.
Okay, so oh yeah,
So he failed the history check. Means we don't know.
you don't know, or like you don't know the actual symbol or something that can be associated with stone giants, but that's not stopping you from making something up.
Would Jasper wouldn't know? I forgot what he answered. If he knew anything about.
Jasper also rolled low.
Shit.
And he's like, I don't know, put a rock.
Malak stands up and activates his Skora. Where do you want this, bro?
Just put like a
On my
number
back,
69.
On my back.
So
Oh, I don't know
Or
about
just make it look like punishment marks, like whip marks or
holy shit. Sure about this?
well,
How many do you want?
it's gonna give us some advantage. Then why not? 20 lashes would probably be more than enough.
20. I was thinking like 2 or 3.
2 or 3 is not believable.
Holy shit.
We gotta sell it.
Okay,
Okay.
here na lang. You have to set it right. So, what's your total HP, Asumedos?
It's higher than mine. 56, I think. 56, yeah.
6.
And then Skura is a D8 weapon, no?
Yes.
And then what's your modifier? +5?
1d8 plus 5 damage.
Okay, we're looking at 56, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Five times. Okay. I'd say it's gonna be believable enough if you, Malak, hit him 8 times and beat him at the edge of being unconscious.
Okay, and then I'm gonna suggest healing the wounds unevenly. Like some I'll heal completely to leave a more
Permanent mark.
yeah, like some of the scars are more healed, while like I'll just leave one that's like the least healed.
Okay. That's
Do I
fine
have
by me.
Do I have to roll? Angelo?
Sure.
I'll
No,
roll?
no,
No. Okay.
no, 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 no. Do you want to?
No. So
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's not.
I go like, Horns, are you sure about this?
No. But do we have a choice?
You do. It is your choice.
I mean, I know, but will it help us better? Will it help us more?
I mean, you're the bullshitter. If you think it's gonna help you, then I guess gotta say yes.
Yep, it's gonna help me. It's gonna help me sell it.
Okay. Are you ready? So I assume
No.
you strip down, or oh, I'm gonna wait for you to strip down. Take off your shirt.
Yep, I'll remove my armor. Just the top armor. I don't need to skim down. Or maybe I should. I'll just be in my loincloth briefs.
I assume fast is the better way, right? I'll go as fast as I can.
What? Sorry.
I assume fast is the way. I'll go as fast as
I'm
I
just
can.
gonna turn around and I'm gonna like say, just let me know when you're gonna hit it.
Okay, so I go.
On the
On-
count of 3, but then you're gonna hit me on 2 or something like that.
On the count of 3, and then I just wail on it on the back.
And at this point, Shivra and Itsuki return.
What do you react?
Like, what the hell is
What
happening
are you
here?
guys doing?
This motherfucker said he was gonna count up to 3.
I back off.
I say, oh,
relax.
this looks interesting. Don't mind us. We're just watching.
Okay, then I keep going.
And then Moog's like getting distressed, and then she's like, "Oh, friend, attack!" And then she looks at Kipper with her fist raised, and Kipper's like, "No, like this was consensual. I don't consent to you punching me. Okay, put it down." And then obviously the word, he uses a lot of difficult words, so she's like, "Oh my god!" Like, and then Kipper, tries to explain. Takes a while, but she calms down. But that happens for a while after this whole ordeal.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take Kipper a while to like convince her not to punch him. But yeah, at this point, the 4 of you are together. The 5 of you with the dress bar.
And then I start healing. I cast.
I see the Ittzki. Is this something they're into? What are they doing?
So, I guess I wasn't paying attention enough. I think these two have a little bit of a thing happening.
Malak
Whenever
says,
I'm away,
No, no.
whenever I'm training to become better.
this is the initiation for the Silver Shadows. And then I start
at this point,
I start with the cure wounds, but make it uneven.
okay.
So yes.
I'd say if you want more precision, you can use your lay of hands.
Okay, yeah, even better.
Yeah, like you're like 1 1 1 2 3 1 1 1.
I mean, I'm doing like 95% more heal because it's been a few days since he's escaped supposedly. So I'm just leaving like 1 or 2 that's kind of fresh.
You're not giving the full blast because the full blast would take out the scars.
Yeah.
So you're gonna leave like the scars visible.
Yeah. Then as I'm curing him, I just say, well, Horns, I guess you know that the adage saying that the ladies love scars.
Yeah.
Chicks dig scars. As
Will he keep it?
I don't know. I mean, for now, just for now.
Well, for now.
Okay. So yeah, the 5 of you are now together, and the campfire is made. And as you take a quick meal, if you want to switch, compare notes.
And so how did it go, Scales?
I'll just TR lang.
Go.
I'll let you guys know. Like, Yeah, Shiva and I, of course, I was very successful in our team. Our mission. We're able to talk to the hobgoblins and some of the we were able to talk with the hobgoblins in different parts of the keep. So they will be helping us delay the assistance of if we get to got to the subfloor. The orcs, Shiver was able to think about a way to distract them so that they won't at least cause any trouble when we are trying to finish off Ka.
What's the distraction?
Shivra?
We're planning to let loose the flock that they're guarding outside.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. Yeah, the only downside is we had to, or I had to agree that 20% of gas resources will be given to the hobgoblins for their assistance.
20%? I assume they
Wait,
started with 50?
Sorry, who are you? What have you done to Master?
Yeah, well, I can't spend the money if I'm dead.
No,
So
but
anything that will.
knowing you,
Uh,
did they ask for 50 and then you got them down to 20?
yes, they actually asked for 99, and was able to negotiate them down to 20.
Shivra.
Roll deception.
Okay, okay.
Shiva
Unless wait,
promises not to say something.
Unless Shivra immediately like
Corroborates.
dispels that. Ano.
She just side eyes him and shrugs.
Okay, so let's do this first. Deception versus your insight.
Mm. Deception. I got 15. But what's this? Oh, plus 2, 17.
Damn. I got a 4. God damn it.
Yeah, Malak, I'd say you may not believe the 99%, but your initial react or your initial assessment like 50, you're like, wow, like he was able to negotiate from 50 to 20.
Damn. You and your love for money. At least this way it works in our favor. But color me impressed.
Oh, we still have a lot of work to do. Now we just have to execute it. I'm assuming you already have a script ready to fool Ga about your treachery.
I mean, I point to Asumedos. You seen horse. We're all up in this bitch. We're already making up a story. The issue is me. How will I get in? Do I go just within you? Because I'm gonna be bad at stealth on
Yeah,
the attack day.
my pass without a trace is 30 feet. So we should be able to encompass all of us to make sure that we enter the keep without no issues.
Angelo, how long does it take to wear plate armor?
10 minutes.
I mean, I can take off the armor.
Ah, if someone's helping you, 5.
I can take off the armor and I can sneak in without disadvantage and then but I'm gonna need somebody to help me put it on for 5 minutes. Would that be better?
Your armor includes your leg armor, may I just remind you.
Horns. If I'm sneaking, nobody's seeing me even if I go in naked. If I'm successful.
No, but then Itszki will need to help you for 5 minutes putting armor on you.
The problem will be the 5 minutes that it takes to dress up.
That's true.
What do you think, Sir Scales? Would you
Um,
5 minutes
Do
to
the honor of
well,
putting
5 minutes to
clothes on.
dress up without disadvantage or stealth with disadvantage, ready to fight? Because my AC will drop to 15 from 21. Or from
You have pass without a trace, so you should have a +10, right?
Plus 10. With your
Yeah.
what's your current stealth?
1 plus 1.
1 plus 10. So at the lowest,
Ele-
it's going to be 11.
12.
No.
At the
12.
lowest is 12. One. If I get a 1 on the dice. There's no critical fail naman, right? On a ability check.
Yeah, for skill checks, no. For skill checks.
Okay, so the lowest I can get is a
So,
12.
yeah.
We can. I guess that's
Oh.
fine.
Yeah, but what are the chances of that?
5.
5%. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, see? Go for it, man.
Yeah, I think
mean-
we'd rather be ready to fight rather than
Yeah,
more stealthy.
exactly.
Okay, so that's my plan. I guess we're gonna keep Kipper with Moog. Jesper, I assume.
No,
Will be
Jasper will
with-
lead the Goblin
that-
Knights.
Okay. Have
Wait,
we
so
gi-
you're
have we
gonna-
given Jesper the dust of the sneezing and choking?
Not yet. Jasper said just give it on the day itself. Just so like.
Okay.
So where's Moog gonna stay?
Here, I guess, in this place. I don't think we can use her, right? I don't think she's gonna want to fight her brethren anyways.
She can stealth. And maybe just, you know.
I don't think
Or
she's gonna.
why don't you let Boog bring me with Jasper? No, right?
No, they're gonna
get
kill her.
killed
I
off.
think they're gonna kill her on sight.
Oh, that's fine. Let her die. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, she just.
Yeah.
Let's just let her stay here. She's a poor
No,
soul.
let her help out if shit hits the fan. She's still a hill giant. Can she be part of Pass Without a Trace? No, right?
Angelo? I don't know.
Hill
I
giant?
don't know how you're gonna stealth
No,
that.
it's only 30 feet. It won't fit.
No, she's a 3x3 square.
So she'll fit,
But
but
that's 15.
Yeah, 15x15.
So she fits. You can ride her. You know, you're the one who does the riding, right? So you can be on
Oh,
top of
but-
her.
But wait. But the circle at the bottom will be smaller because it's a sphere. If Itszki goes up, the circle becomes a sphere, and since he's at the top, the sphere at the bottom small lang.
Yeah, let's just leave Moog.
Then why don't you hug her in the middle, and then Shivra can hug her on the side, Malak on the other side. And the sphere is, you know, it's like Barney giving a hug. I'm just saying, trying to be as creative as possible to fit you all in a.
no, I was thinking maybe she can cause another
Crazy.
distraction outside. He's gonna draw at least a couple more hill giants at the very least if they see her skulking about.
Yeah, but she's probably gonna get killed.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you do know that she's looking for her husband. See,
That's true.
Rock. Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, I think it's safest. Because if we bring her in and then she sees Rook, then she's gonna screw us. I mean, she's gonna give us away. So I think it's best to leave her with Kipper here.
why do we need to keep her alive anyway? I mean, just between us, obviously.
Uh,
A muscle.
No, I'm saying exactly. Use her for the battle. No,
I mean, we can. The problem is
expendable.
if she gives us away before we're ready. What if she sees?
Why doesn't she be the one to release the
The cat
flock?
all right.
cattle. And, tell her, go and eat the cattle. You're hungry, right? Here's food. Go eat.
She'll be the
So
distraction.
she'll cause rampage. Other hill giants will come over to that area, giving you guys more.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, Jay, you're Asumedos, you're not Noctis. We're kind of good
I
guys
know,
here.
I'm kind of mixing the two.
We're good guys. So, I mean, that's good as any. Just maybe you break the cattle and then escape with a few
Yeah,
cattle.
and then grab a cattle and run away
Yeah.
and save yourself. Just while she's running away, having a cattle in her hand, munching, she's got probably a horde trying to run after her. And she can have our druid friend with her.
Okay, we'll broach the subject with Moog. I think Shiva has to take control and speak to
You're
her.
What's
right.
the name of our druid friend again? Sorry,
Kipper.
Kipper.
So yeah, I assume the five of you or the four of you approach Moog.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Moog. I mean, as you're approaching, you just hear Kipper. So you can't punch someone who doesn't want to be punched. And Moog's like, Moog want punch. Moog want punch. And then she go, Moog want rock. And then she has that same like sad face and general expression of forlorn. And yeah, at this point you approach. And then yeah, she sees the four of you and goes like, Moog want rock.
Yeah.
Moog
Tell her that.
Moog hit rock. Rock no more. Moog no hit. Anyone. No rock.
Okay, so like Shiva tell her to make a distraction with the cattle, and then we'll get rock for her.
So I tell her we have a plan to help get rock back, and
And then she
Moog has
immediately
to
lights
do
up.
something.
She immediately lights
I
up
tell her
when you say that.
I tell her that she needs to break down the fences of the flocks that they keep outside Grothog, and let the flocks loose, and she can grab some as a meal and run away when when she gets spotted, and try to lead them away from the base.
If Moog see rock, can Moog take rock?
I look at the others.
Not yet. You can take Rock after Ga is dead. Without Ga, Rock go back to move.
I say that.
Yeah, because if she takes rock, rock might kill her if she's still
Yes.
under Ga.
Correct. But if no more Ga, Rock back to move.
Okay.
For now, Move needs
since-
to focus.
Since you and then Moog just says Moog scared of Groundhog. But at this point, since Isa, you are like the funnel point of like the parties and all, I will ask you to roll for persuasion with advantage. One, the party's helping you. Secondly, you mentioned rock, so
Not that hard.
Persuasion.
I saw RJ roll a 1 again.
I know, I'm trying to finish it all.
9 plus 3. 12.
you see Moog look a little apprehensive, but eventually she nods, say, Moog be strong. Moog be brave for rock. Moog will hit rock again.
Good job.
After Shivra translates, Malak's like, is hit, you know what I mean? Does hit mean?
What the kids call
Is
it
that what they
nowadays?
call
Maybe hits kinky. I don't know.
That's what I'm asking. Anyways, yeah. So, yeah. So that's the plan.
So wait, so where does Moog fit into all this? Does she come in before or after the general chaos?
She
Before,
will
right?
cause
The
the general
problem.
chaos.
What was that, Jay?
She will cause the general chaos because she's gonna grab the cattle. Oh no! Well, I'm gonna go in first. I'm gonna talk.
Yeah. And then
I'm
leave.
gonna cause some distraction.
No, wait. You'll talk. The attack party leaves.
She's
And then-
basically the trigger before you guys
Yeah.
enter.
But the question is,
We lessen the number
what
of-
time will she trigger? What's the call? Like a day?
Yeah,
When-
we need to be like it needs to happen
When the attack force
When
is
you're-
far enough?
when the attack happens. Yeah, right.
before the attack happens?
Yeah, but let's come up with the time for her to attack. So once the attack force leaves, what's the time?
And
What's the
we'll
time
ask
frame?
Kipper to give the signal.
Yeah. So no, let's make up a time now. What time do we want her to attack? How many hours or days is the attack force gone before they? Because that's the first trigger, the attack force leaving. So once they leave, when do we want her to start to cause the second trigger? Because we don't want it to be too close to the attack force leaving. They can double back.
One day after.
One day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to do it fast because if they realize that
Yeah. Do we
Hill
attack
giant is probably
at
a
night?
bigger drive.
Do we know if the hill giants like to sleep, or are they sleepier at night, less alert?
Based on your interactions with Moog, I mean, you have been traveling for her for a while. It seems that she wakes up and sleeps in like the standard hours.
Okay, so do we want to attack at night while they're sleeping?
Yeah, I think they'll be more disoriented.
Okay, so if they leave in the morning, do we attack at night, or do we wait for like the next morning? Like, what if they leave like 10 a.m.? Do we attack like 2 a.m. the next day, or do we wait a full day, like 6 p.m. the next day?
I would go with the middle of the morning thing.
Okay, because we can't anticipate what time they'll leave. So let's make contingency. So like if they leave between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Or no, that's too close. Maybe if they leave between midnight to 10 a.m., we attack the next 2 a.m. If they leave past 10 a.m., we attack the next 6 p.m. Does that make sense?
Like a day and a half.
Yeah. Like I don't know, because if they leave like, what if they leave like 6 p.m. at night?
What if they don't leave?
Yeah, what do we do also if they don't leave? That's also a good question.
Proceed with attack.
I think if they don't leave, then we get Itszki to sneak in with the dimension cloak to escape with you,
Okay.
right? So that covers that. So when them leaving, let's go with that. Like if they leave or pretend it's a Monday today. If they leave between midnight to 12 noon, we attack 2 a.m. the next night, or that they leave by noon, then we attack at 2 a.m. or anywhere from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. But if they leave past noon, we attack the next night, like Tuesday night, 6 p.m. or like 10 midnight or something like that, to give them more time.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna tell Kipper that plan. If he's gonna be on watch, Once the attack force leaves, then
Signal is a day and a half.
yeah. It depends.
Okay.
If they leave before noon, we attack that after midnight. If they leave past noon, we attack the next evening.
Okay.
Is there the sending stone of Asumedos can only send
24 hours.
can can only send to Leander, right? Can send to us
Yes. Yes.
The recipient of the other stone.
because we need the signal if they're not gonna send the attack force and if they hold you. If you're in trouble, how will we know to send Itszki after you? I guess maybe the goblins can send us a signal, right? To let us know how you're doing in case that happens. Can they do that? Can you do that, Jasper?
Just for nonce.
Okay, so that's that. Okay, I think that's it.
Okay. So just to recap. So it's okay. Asumedos goes in 1st with
Yes.
Jesper. And then wala pang there's no timeline na. This is just like the general events of like what's gonna happen. So they go in and then they bullshit their way in, and then hopefully she sends some people away, and then after X number of hours,
We're gonna sneak
Moog will
in.
come in.
No, we sneak in first.
You sneak in first, and then as after like X amount of time, Moog goes in for a distraction.
Yes.
Okay, and then so okay, Moog, okay, that's done. And then you sneak into the pig pens, and then Itszki goes up.
Sneaks up.
Itszki, Shivra, yeah. Oh, so we're inside na. If we're inside na, yeah,
Yeah,
Itszki sneaks up, attacks the cart with Asumedos, and
But like
then
so, but like if you're attacking for like a difference of like 16 to 24 hours difference, Asumedos could be anywhere.
that's true. Then
I could already be creating a new character.
he could be like the Joker said. He could be in one place or in several.
Several places.
Several at the same time.
I mean, I guess we can find out from Jesper and the goblins. They should give us a head up when we sneak in. They should give us a head up where Asumedos is. Then Itszki can pick him up, and then they can stealth up together. Right? He'll have passed without the trace.
Oh, wait a minute. I have a cantrip called Message.
Oh, there we go. That makes it
But
easier
like-
too.
Point. I need to point my finger toward a creature
Oh crap.
within 100 feet. Okay,
Okay,
never mind.
doesn't work. I assume part of the bullshitting of Asumedos is to keep him close to Ga. Let's try that to make sure that he doesn't do anything sneaky or creepy, you know. So he
Yeah.
has to stay with Ga.
Sure. What's the worst that could happen? I'll just die.
Okay. So with this plan, actually, there's still one day tomorrow to do any last minute preparations. Do you want to do anything? Do you want to RP something? You know.
Not the one. I would
Run through.
no, yeah, I would suggest to Asumedos and Itszki like we'll make a mock like it's like a heist. We'll make a mock up of the cart to make sure that they can hit it properly in the right area. So
Practice hitting.
would that give him any bonus like mechanically if they practice on the cart and analyze it and know where to hit it?
No, they already know where to hit it. So no need.
Also, like, can they practice some accuracy? I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess they're accurate already, anyways.
Yeah.
But-
I am very accurate already.
That's true. Asumedos can Asumedos practice a little bit?
Nope. But I'll probably send all the pain I received to my hexblade.
There we go.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
think
for the second day, unless you guys want to do anything, like
do you want to
RP amongst yourselves,
send another
or
message to Leander?
Yeah, we need to.
Okay, so let's send
We need to
like
send another message to say what date are we attacking,
yeah,
or
okay, so
when we're gonna start.
okay, so like rebellion set up attack to go down at this time, and then give the time and day.
Rebellion attack is
Uh,
set in 2 days, 3 days.
yeah, something whatever. Yeah, the specific one, or in
Okay.
in a day or two, and then uh, target is the leader. Once down, giants will disperse. Does that make it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Anything else that we need to send?
Send
Send
loot.
help
Send
by,
dudes.
by then. Send help soon.
just like what help do you want, man?
I don't know. I have no idea.
True.
Killing stuff, like, send backup
Yeah,
in case.
a cleric and a
Oh.
couple, some tanks, or I don't know, magical items, or
More gold.
it's cute. I'm gonna
Send
drown you
backup.
in. I'm gonna drown you in gold. You know?
Okay. As you send that,
Okay.
let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Isa, pick a number 1 to 20.
11.
11. Okay. Uh,
It's gonna send us 11 superhero backups.
Malak,
But
roll
not
a
Why me? Rolla.
roll a d20. D20.
15.
Okay. Okay.
I'm rolling pretty good. Oh damn it! My dice fell again.
Unfortunately, as you send it, you get dire news. I mean, not dire news, sad news, or unfortunate news. Just sorry, tied up in the plane of fire. Can't send help at this time. Currently negotiating with teleportation circles.
Oh, no help. No gold.
Send fuck you, motherfucker.
can't.
Fuck the
See
fucking
you
fucker.
in hell. I curse you with my death. Well, shit.
I mean, there's a chance he's literally there.
Already in hell.
That's true. Okay, I guess you can't help. Expect any help.
Well, let's do this.
They better make statues of us.
I mean, you saw adventurer status in Waterdeep. It's not unconceivable.
Okay. Yeah, so we're good. I think that's a plan.
Okay. So yeah, second day. RP, any RP, any heart to heart in the campfire, stuff like that. If none,
I think we're good.
yeah. Let's go around.
Oh, I think RJ.
Uh,
Do we get a rest?
Yeah. This is the second day. Yeah. So if nothing's happening, like they want to check, yeah. If you don't want to do anything, let the work do itself for a bit. We can say you're resting and um, you know, using any coping mechanism for the operation tomorrow. And yeah.
Yeah.
well, oh, it's gonna be a big day, guys. And
This is probably the biggest task we've ever done.
and
For
we
now.
haven't really gone, solo as often as we have lately. If anything happens, it's been a fun ride. Post. So I think I sold that. Yeah, I think I sold that. No,
Alright.
yeah,
I don't think
still
so.
have it. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have it.
Do I still have it? I think I have it too. Yeah, I still have it.
So yeah, I'd say at this point, this is where this is where you give
Just
just for the bag of sand. And yeah, you go over your inventory, you go over your magic items, and yeah, um, tomorrow, yeah, you head off for Grudhog. Um,
Oh,
the
and
ride
I
is
give
yes.
Itszki the Cape of
Is
the
this a
Mountain back.
short rest?
Long rest.
Long
No,
rest.
it's a long rest.
Long rest.
So Itszki,
It's just
add your Cape of the Mountain back.
We actually have an ever smoking bottle. Smoke leaks from the lead stoppered mouth of a brass bottle. And in an action, I can remove the stopper, and a cloud of smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius. And it increases by 10 feet each minute until it reaches 120 feet. Is that in any way helpful in helping you identify where I am?
You wanna open the bottle if you're in trouble? So
We're
smoke
not.
will pop out.
Nobody's gonna
But you're
see.
inside though.
Yeah, nobody's gonna be
Yeah.
able to see anything. I think we can give that to the goblins and help them with the
Cause
restraining.
chaos.
Yeah, combine it with
Yeah.
the dust of sneezing and choking.
Okay, go for it.
We'll give it to Jespor,
So I'll give it to
Restful.
Jesper as well.
and I'll give
Do you
Jong the
give?
Cape of the Mountain back. Oh, just lend it. Like, give us a
Okay,
back.
okay.
Yeah.
Wait, the ever smoking bottle is reusable?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we landed then.
Yeah, it's literally ever smoking.
Oh,
Okay.
and Jong has a dimension door cloak. So I think let's get to it.
Yeah, the ride is tense, and for extra precaution, actually the night before, Jesper took note of what you were doing, Asumedos, and actually asks for your armor, and scruffs this up a little just to see you know, you went down fighting at least, and he
Correct.
demonstrates a knot to you, and will also tell you how to
Un-
um un I know unravel it. Like it takes a while. I mean, no more. I will say no more roll because like he tells you it's like he's gonna try to make it like a simple knot, so like you can easily.
okay. And maybe it's best I tell him, just for probably best if you are on a horse and I am following you on foot while I'm tied.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I was like, oh, way ahead of you. And you see your boots, and he says, "Oh, I've been dragging this on horseback since yesterday."
Oh, just
And
for
like
thinking ahead.
it's like it's a bit worn and beaten, and it like it matches the look.
Oh, that's fine. I can mend my clothes later on.
So yeah. Yeah, the ride is tense. Does anyone say anything, or you just all contemplate the looming mission beyond?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Wish Sylvarin was here.
I'm saying 20% was still a little too much.
Malak makes a big hearty laugh. Well, you still brought it down from 50 at least, so you did us great.
Yeah. Shivra Asumedos just keeping silent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I'm
Okay.
nervous.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you enter, as you as you approach. Oh, and then I'll say like a couple of 100 feet behind you, it's Skipper and Moog. Like they're far behind you, just
Mm-hmm.
so they're not seen. Okay. But yeah, Ittzki, you're able to spot a good location to which you can have your staging point. Then you tie your horses, and yeah, except Moog, and then Moog ties you up na Asumedos and leads you up towards leads you up towards uh keep,
Stronghold. Okay.
the stronghold. He leads you towards the flock, and you notice that the sheep are in mixed sizes. You see a regular sized sheep, and then in the other section, they're like large sheep, even bigger than you. As in like 2 by 2 blocks of sheep.
Whoa.
Um, yeah,
Damn.
large sheep. Yeah, it's a mixture of sizes. But the biggest one is the large. And as you approach the orcs, they look at Gestor and then they ask like, "Oh, what's that?" This is like, "Oh, a prisoner. Uh, a gift for Chief Ga, a spy from the other side." And they all nod and like, "Yeah." And then like it's convincing enough. I mean, they're busy with their own thing, and you're led up. And as you led up, you see a huge boulder just at the side with a giant standing in front of the doorway. And the giant just like, uh, giant just looks down at the two of you and go, "Who this?" And it's like gift for Chief Ga from the Stone Giants. And with the mention of the Stone Giant, the 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 giant just straightens his back and moves out of the way. And as you enter, you are greeted by the smells of like day old food, um, ale, and assortments of wine or alcohol that have been um, splashed in various surfaces. Even with your boots dusty, you hear and you feel like the stickiness. You know, like when you spill wine, it's like
Or
sticky.
Coke. It's more like, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
In the
Then, like
theater.
as you enter in front of you, you see the true enough the wagon, and on top, sitting on it is the great big form of Chief Ga, with the
Shit,
well on her head, with ravens going around, birds of scavenger birds picking off, crumbs and bits of food that have been, lodged on like her sides, and like, maybe there's like crumbs in her folds, and like she's so big that she doesn't even register that there are birds picking off foods at
Like a
her folds.
disgusting job of the hut.
Mm.
Even more
And
disgusting.
as you are led forward, oh yeah, this point, Jesper unmounts and drags you forward. And he goes, Chief, I captured a spy from the Stone Giants. He says he has information for you. And then you see Chief Ga you just see Chief Ga adjust her throne, and knowing where to look as it's been in the discussions, you hear the groaning of the whole thing, and you hear the particular loud groans of like the weak point that everyone's been talking about. And yeah, you see it. And yeah, she looks at you and she says, "And what have you to say, small folk? Why should not I eat you on the spot? I have not had tiefling for a while."
That you may, great chieftain. But perhaps after you hear what I have to say first.
Tell your tale, but do not tell me what to do. I shall listen and I shall judge.
Thank you, great chieftain.
Here we
I
go,
am
baby.
a scout from the Stone Giants. The Thanes send me to scout
Wait,
for
sorry. You know, Thane is like just one.
Oh, the Thane.
The Thane. Yeah.
The Thane sent me. Oh, by order of the Thane, I was sent. Search for lands in the east. For a purpose that you might find interesting.
And then she just gives a small grunt. Well, small for her, but like you feel it, echo in the room. Oh, and sorry, around you you see hill giants and ogres look at you intently, uh, hanging on every word of what Chief God says. Um, but yeah, I mean, and while they're looking at you, they're all also eating and drinking, and it's very messy. And yeah, but yeah, go ahead.
My tribe and I were captured by the Stone Giants. We used to live in the lands to the east. My people, my family, were captured and held hostage while I was beat up into slavery to serve them. Then I take off my clothes just to show her
Oh,
my back.
Jesper does this. You're tied up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Jesper does this. So yeah. So don't worry, you do the same thing, but like it's Jesper, not you. Yeah.
Okay. I suffered under the Stone Giants. And I want revenge. And as I was asked to scout to the east, I found a way to escape. Where I found Jesper. I have news for you, Chief Ga. News that is helpful, but at the same time, news that is worrisome. But before I say what it is, I need your word that you shall not, that you shall save my tribe.
Roll me persuasion with advantage.
Okay. That's a 9.
Plus.
Then later. Let's roll
Okay.
everything. Let's roll everything.
Oh, 4. Shit.
Advantage, so 9.
9 plus what's my persuasion? Plus 8.
17.
So 17.
Ito.
Okay. Just let us see.
I need your word, mighty chieftain. Because
Laughs.
once I share the news, I am good as empty.
Very well. I give you my word.
Thank you. And for that, you shall have um at least my loyalty for now. We come from the lands in the east near the gray uh near the Gray Peak Mountains.
Mm.
And I specifically and other scouts were asked to look for old towns and ruins. The stone giants were interested in them. Some say it's magical, some say there's arcane magic around these old ruins and towns. And the stone giants seem to collect certain materials, specific materials. And talk has it that it's something related to the ordning. They're building something that will give them an upper hand. And from what I know, it is to the east, near the Gray Peak Mountains.
And how do you know of the ordning? You are small folk.
We have been captured. They treat us like nothing, and they talk easily.
You are
I listen,
nothing.
yet still I hear. And this nothing has brought important information to you. As the area they're building their supposed weapon is not too far from Grudhug. Now, if they were to eliminate all other giant races, wouldn't they start with the closest to them?
At this point, you feel like her. You feel that she's getting more hot and bothered while you're saying this. And the moment you say that the closest, you feel that. Are you talking about proximity?
Yes.
But the way she reacts, it feels that you struck a nerve about being close to stone giants. And then she just goes, and then she goes, ha, uh, of course, wait lang. Of course, Kaya Lithika aims to destroy the hill giants to prove that she is more worthy. But no, the hill giants shall have everything. We shall clear Maelstrom from. We shall take Maelstrom from the storm giants, and claim it as our own when we rule. And like, yeah, she gets like a bit worked up, and like she just keeps talking about like claiming the Maelstrom. It's like basically like um it's like, yeah, of course this is something Kaya Lithica would do. Um
Kaya Lithika?
yeah.
I will assume that's the same.
Yeah, just send the spelling later.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
And then the Maelstrom Ren. Or I mean it's spelled as, spelled as whatever. I mean standard. yeah, do you say anything or?
From what I know, prior to my capture, or rather my surrender to Jasper, they still need several parts to complete what they're building. I would recommend an immediate ambush before it's too late, mighty chief.
Again, roll persuasion with advantage. With advantage. So she's pissed right now.
Natural one. Fuck. 17 plus 8.
All right, good job. Could it get worse?
25.
Okay, she looks
Oh,
at you
I'll
and
say one more thing to convince her.
yeah, go.
You may send them towards the Gray Peak Mountains, about a 2-day travel. Knowing the strength of the hill giants, you could probably make it in a day or a day and a half at least, at most. Show me a map. I'll mark it there. Proceed to attack. Bring as many as you can, as the stone giants would have definitely protected that weapon of choice. If they're not there, you can eat me, do what you will, destroy me. But please, keep your word and save my family, my tribe. They must be at the Gray Peak Mountain working.
She looks at you and she looks at you and just goes, again, know your place, small folk. Do not tell me what to do. And then she does this thing. Nah, she's like, she's angry and she lashes out, but she orders the people around her to give her stuff. And it's clearly what you wanted to do, but she's trying to frame it as if she's the one who gave the order. And yeah, as she says, no,
You are
she
wise,
tells
you are powerful, mighty chief
she
god. Then I kneel.
I mean, the hill giants bring her like a huge scroll, and it takes a while because these ones are the standard bumbling ones, and yeah, it takes a while. The spell scroll, no, you see like a multi-page scroll, but the page you know is like a rudimentary map lang of the redrawn. Um, um, and yeah, you are prodded by Gestor to move forward, and yeah, how does Asumedos point at the location?
So with
They
my
don't they
hand,
don't let you go they just tell you to like point, and then Jesper's the one to like do the actual X marking, but like yeah. So yeah,
so Jasper marks it at one of the towns nearest to the Gray Peak Mountains. That is where I heard it was being assembled, where the materials are being sent.
it goes like, ha. Then we shall take this weapon from the stone giants and from Catalytica. Bring him to the prison and kill everyone you see on the way. Small folk or giant, kill them all. Just retrieve the weapon. And she barks, and then she starts saying something in giant to the others, and you see a flurry of activity, like the giants start stirring and moving, and as they get ready to leave, you are Jesper just she points at Jesper, just take him down. I was like, I shall eat him on a later date. And yeah, you are led down as um since you're tied up, you're not going through the ladder, which Itsuki and Shiro have described, but you're taking down like the ramp and then through the cave, through the pig pens, and then you're led to the back towards the prison area, and you see bugbears. As you travel, you see a couple of bugbears. You see like that's your standard bugbear, but you also see like either super fat, super big, or super like steroid level bugbear, and th- easy for you to tell that okay, these are maybe this is what they mean by being transformed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, but as you are led to the prisons, you notice that at least the bugbears here are your standard ones. And yeah, it says prisoner and prisoner for the chief, and you are parang you're
Shoved into
um
a cell.
yeah, you're shoved into a cell, and you see prisoners with you, um prisoners with you.
Ooh, we cannot.
But yeah, that happens. How about that happening outside?
Oh,
The
we're just waiting for
entry.
to see the attack force
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
leave.
it takes like an hour or two. But you see the attack force leave, and you see a number of giants, a number of ogres, with a couple of like transformed uh goblinoids and orcs, with a couple of regular ones on the way too.
Can we count how many hill giants?
At this distance, for the hill giants, I'd say like four, three to
And
four, three.
how many were total from just four? Oh, we have the list. Wait,
I
9
sorry,
hill
I mean,
giants.
Nine.
or
There
like
were nine.
sorry, four, sorry,
So nine
four.
hill giants total.
Does that
That
include
were
Ga? That includes Ga, right? So 8.
Yeah,
So there's 4 more inside. Possibly.
Were there any ogres with? Anyway, I'm not there, pala. Sorry.
I think yeah, he said some some ogres and
mm.
orcs and some.
Or like I'd say at this distance,
It's
like
hard to
you
see
can see
the
the
small
giants
ones.
easily. The ogres below, it's kind of
Okay.
hazy na.
And it was part of the plan, right? That the prison was where we were gonna stay. Like,
Yeah,
make sure
that's where you're gonna hide.
Jasper had those
Yeah.
people in there. Okay, so I guess it's time to sneak in after. Oh my god.
Actually, but yeah, what was actually the you did not where Asumedos would be was your black zone.
What do you mean?
Was where?
We didn't know where he was gonna be, right?
Yeah, kasi he could have been in
Anywhere, yeah. He could be
the
butchered, yeah.
prison or the ano.
Yeah, but so we're gonna try to sneak into the prison now.
Yeah, especially actually you Asumedos, you give a sigh of relief because like
That's where the yeah.
the moment she got what you have, you said about save the tribe. She's like, whatever, just kill everything on the way and just get the weapon.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, I guess you're saving it for a special. I don't know. Anyway, that's what you think. Um, but yeah, the others are now sticking in. So
The three of
yeah,
us, yes.
okay. So how
Oh,
will
here we
that
go.
go?
Anyway, it's not like it's a real story. I'm just happy she bought it.
Say goodbye to your
Okay.
metaphorical family. Hypothetical, I
I
mean.
mean,
Hypothetical.
I already did it once. Like, my practice na
I
siya.
know.
So, um, so yeah, it's key. You cast your spell, and the shadow. I mean, sorry, do you?
You guys go ahead. I'll just peep
Yeah.
it.
So yeah, it's key. Sorry, what do you do?
Well, we start sneaking in. We activate. I should activate my pass without a trace with the people around me right now. Right?
Yep. So the three of you, the three of you are shrouded in shadow. The shadows go like darker and deeper, and like your features are like, I don't know. It seems that they're shimmering to match your surroundings, to obscure you more into uh the area. But unfortunately for Shivra and Malak, it seems your armor gives a glint of light that fights against this effect. So this is your disadvantage. But yeah, as you sneak in, please roll me stealth rolls.
We're all plus 10, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't want to
Me.
cry.
17 plus 11 plus 10.
28. I
Nice.
got a 17 and a 10, so 28.
I'm
11.
38.
Damn.
Got a total of 12 plus 10, right?
22.
Mm. It's very tense going in, and as you go in, sorry, do you sneak through? You go down. No? So you sneak through the orc side. As you sneak to the orc side, the orcs. Do you see the orcs shouting in rage as they pump themselves up for the warband to be formed to head out. Um, and I mean, sorry, wasn't this supposed to happen like a X number of hours after? X number of hours after, like at
No,
least 16 hours after.
yeah, Moog will. But we can sneak in now.
Move. The
The
distraction.
plan will execute, yeah, at a specific time, but we're just gonna sneak in and hide. Wait for the
Okay.
appointed time, yeah.
Well, but like Paso de Trace only lasts for 1 hour.
Oh.
Yeah, but we've already been. The pass without a trace just needs us to get into
The
the
prison. Yeah, because that's I mean technically
That's where we're
we
gonna hide.
control that area though with the goblins. We just need to
Yeah,
get into
and
the prison.
then sorry, and then with Itsuki going up, you won't pass without the trace anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
Well,
How many spell
we
slots do
can
you have?
use your.
Oh.
Well, wait. That's the same day. I thought that was to be the next day.
No, I mean we can just
Well,
delay. We can just wait. Yeah, we can just wait for the. We can just time it with
Yeah, one
Moog.
more day.
No, we'll
yeah,
just.
I thought the plan
Yeah,
was
yeah, that's fine.
yeah, I
Yeah, we'll
thought the
do that.
plan was the plan was you don't go in immediately. You go
Yeah,
in
yeah.
once Moog's
That's
kind of
better, I
ish
think.
there now.
We'll just come in
Oh,
so
then
that within the hour that Moog attacks, so that you can still use pass without a trace to go up. We'll just synchronize with Moog.
okay. So yeah, so you wait for like a
Half a
couple of
day.
hours, half a day. Asumedos prison anyway. But yeah, you are after the appointed time you cast it, and then that's when you sneak in. Um, so I'd say you arrived in the morning ish. I know half day. You arrived in the afternoon. So this is already the next evening.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like
Mm-hmm.
more than 24 hours now.
Okay, so within the hour of Moog's attack, we'll go in.
Yeah. Yeah. And then okay. Oh, with that, sige, may extra RPC Asumedos with the prisoners. But yeah, after that, um uh but yeah, after that you are led inside. You follow Itsuki inside. And the goblins hunker down. The goblins like allow you to enter the prison. And there's like whispers of like activity in the other cells, but the goblins tell them to keep quiet. Or do you do anything pala to um do you do anything pala when starts when the other prisoners start murmuring?
No, just like gesture them to just like keep it in the down low.
And I'm gonna see if does anybody look like they can fight.
um
Cast magic. I mean, we
yeah.
can ask that. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh wait, I'll go to this here.
right. We can recruit the Jay.
If they want,
Yep.
yeah.
No, it's not just who can fight. Do you want to live?
Yeah, and
Then you have to fight.
that's
just to share with you guys, I selected Maddening Hex as my invocation, and my my level 4 spells are now Banishment and Sickening Radiance.
What does
Yeah,
the
sorry.
maddening? Oh, well, later.
Maddening
So yeah,
Hex
so
is if I cast a Hex spell, whether it's Hexblade's Curse or my Hex, I can, as a bonus action, trigger psychic damage to the target plus each creature within 5 feet of it equals to my charisma modifier,
Damn. Okay.
which is just a bonus. Charisma modifier is +9. Oh no, +5. Sorry.
So I think Angelo, while Asumedos was in prison, he was already trying to. Asumedos, what you're gonna say to the prisoners?
So I'll wait until the jailers that brought me into the cell leaves, and I
Mm.
try to ask, "How long have you guys been here?"
um, let's check. Let's check. So yeah, you see a couple of prisoners. You see an adult clutching a small child. You feel na no more than 7 or 8. Um, sorry, you see a family pala. You see a family pala with 3 of their children. Um, uh, a girl na you would think na teenage years, and then 2 younger boys. Um, just I don't. A week or two maybe. It's 10 days.
Okay.
We were captured by one of the raids in the nearby farms. Um, yeah, and then on the other cell you see a um you see what seems to be like with a warrior's physique. You see a mangled hair and
How about
um
you, kind sir? How long have you been here?
I was captured. My scouting party was ambushed um a couple of days ago.
Damn. So they're becoming very, very active. Well, no one
So
knows
much
how
so.
no one knows how much time we all have left. It depends on how hungry they get, I suppose. But there is, then I gather them, there is a way. This, me being here, is part of a step that can help us all be free. But I need you to cooperate.
The mother nods, the father as well, and as well as the warrior.
I will have a few more of my companions soon coming over. And we hope that as we break free, all those able bodied would be able to help those who cannot defend themselves, like the children. We hope that the children still has fast legs on them. But I see, kind sir, that you are not a stranger to battle. Perhaps you could aid us as we try to wreak havoc.
He nods and says, And how many are these companions are you expecting?
Enough.
It's
It's more of a rebellion. So don't
And
be
then
surprised.
the father goes, and how about those? And then you know he points
Bugbears.
his mouth at the bugbear.
Well, let's just say we have a specialized team that I hope won't blunder. Because if they do, then we just have to wait until we're killed giant food, aren't don't we? It's either that or we get out of here alive. And I would prefer to see you and your family back on your farm.
And then like at some point, like the woman just like, okay, that's good to know. But what exactly are you saying? Um, to your companions, what have they done? Like, what are they gonna do?
Let's just say we need to cut.
Can you not speak in riddles? Like, if this is life and death, I'd want to know
I
what I'm getting
prefer
myself
not
into.
to, because you don't know who is listening. Just
And
when the time comes, all those that can fight protect those who can't. All those with quick legs need to run and escape. That's
then
all.
she goes to her husband and goes, "We're running, right?" Just and then her husband goes, "Yeah." And then he gives a small pep talk to his children, but the warrior stays silent, as contemplating what's gonna happen next. Um, but yeah, I'd say this happens throughout like your
half day.
day and a half
Yeah.
of like captivity, while your friends are outside waiting. But yeah, when the time comes, yeah, you do your thing and then you sneak in, and then you do enter the prison after shortly after.
Will Moog cause a ruckus?
Yeah. So as soon as we enter, I guess we free them because we're gonna activate. We're gonna go soon, right? So we can free them and set up already.
I think you have to let Moog create a further distraction first, so that whatever's left of the giants in Grudhug may decide to run after at least bugbears or
Okay.
whatnot may.
So as soon as we
And
hear
Oh no
this,
no 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 no! Don't worry about that. Like I'll activate when it will activate when it activate. So at this point, what do you guys? What does the Silver Shadows do?
I think we should get ready. Arm
Yeah.
those who aren't armed. Yeah. So I guess we're gonna free, since we control the prison, right? So we're walking like freely in the prison.
Yeah.
We're gonna free Asumedos, free the others, and then I'm gonna ask like, so there's only one guy that we thinks who looks like he can fight.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna ask him, what's your preferred weapon, sir?
So like,
Long sword. I have a great sword. Long sword. Great sword.
do you have a shield? An extra shield? No.
I
Then give me
don't.
the then give me the great sword.
Okay, so I'll give him the great sword. I'll remove that from my list.
I have a shield.
Oh, there we go.
Then he asks, I know he'll just get a spear from you or a javelin.
Oh, not a long sword.
Hindi,
Okay.
sige, the long sword.
Yeah, I don't. I have a javelin, but I mean,
Yeah, he'll get the long sword.
okay. Okay, it's gone.
Okay. Okay. Mechanics wise, I'm gonna put him in the NPC side, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
won't. Ano. Yeah, but he counts towards your ally
yeah.
score.
I've given up looking for party members.
Now let's see. At the moment,
Maybe we know your name. Brave, sir.
oops, oops, oops.
What shall we call you?
You may address me as Grey Hawk.
Gray.
Grey
Hark.
Hawk.
Hark.
Yeah.
Okay, Grey Hark.
Uh,
Okay.
Greyhawk from the Blue Bear tribe.
Blue Bear tribe. Okay.
We look forward to victory with you on our side, Rehar.
Then
Nonsense.
go.
Let us celebrate when it is done, not before. And Jasper just looks at him and just goes like to me, and then he goes to I know. He's a bit apprehensive of Jasper, but after a while agrees to, you know, he looks at Jasper
Work
and he
with it,
nods, and he'll follow Jasper. Yeah.
So I guess I touch Itszki's shoulder and Asumedos. I guess it's time for you to go.
Why do I have to go again?
I think you're hitting the cart with the two of you would make it better chance, and then you can just both of you can cloak down anyways.
Go down.
No, that was the assumption kasi that
He was
Asumedos would still
upstairs.
be on the
Will
top.
be by the
Oo.
side.
Okay.
So it's just me now.
So
Yeah, but
I mean,
since-
we've studied the
but-
cart. Can it break in with one action from Itszki?
He's always
we
gonna
don't
say
know.
yes. So
Oh no! The reason that there's gonna be two of them, I guess it can be Shivra as well. Oh, who's better stealth, Shivra? Or no, she has disadvantage also, right? Do you have
I
disadvantage?
think you all I think you all have except Itsuki.
Oh,
Isn't Asumedos wearing heavy medium armor too?
No, I already have. I bought.
yeah. I thought you bought something
medium
that
armor. I bought breastplate, and breastplates don't have.
disadvantage. Okay, no. I think the plan was we needed
breastplate
Asumedos
does
with
not have disadvantage.
Asumedos needed to be Itsuki so that on the same turn they can cloak down without Itsuki having to stay for one round of reactions from the others.
Actions.
So he can activate the cloak and both of them can teleport down without being ano. I mean, we assume that he has a surprise action anyways, but still. So both of them go up.
I mean, up
Yeah,
to you,
so,
up to you.
yeah. So both of them go up. So this way, with the surprise round, they can hit and run at the same time, without having to roll for initiative for the next round. Because if they roll bad, then they're gonna be open for some retaliation.
So yeah. So who's going up? Who's going up?
The two of them. Itsuki Asumedos.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, in front of you is still the Etten, the two-headed ogre,
Hmm?
and a couple of bugbears roaming around. Some of them are changed. They're less now since the warband had to go off to look for this mythical weapon. But yeah, there's still some enemies there. Yeah. So how are you going up? Are you gonna
I have my pass without a trace again, right?
Still.
if you want, yeah, sure.
Just to make sure that nobody sees me.
Okay.
And
I'll
Asumedos.
do
So
that.
since I'm with you, I also have it.
Yes.
I'm affected
Mhm.
by it.
Plus
Yeah,
10.
we're very very safe.
get
We're
the
not taking any risks.
Okay.
None of
So
The hobgoblin says, "Don't take the ladder.
oh,
Circle
Okay.
around."
okay, we'll do that. We're semi invisible anyway. So do we roll stealth? Or
Because
just
you
we
have a
get
plus
there.
10 eh. So just tell
Yeah.
me your modifiers na lang, just so we can save a roll.
I'm a
So
I'm at
so
plus
you have a
11.
plus 16, so plus 22. I'd
Mhm.
say yeah, you sneak through. Um, you sneak through easy enough, and the camp is heavily empty. Um, uh, it's been heavily depleted with four. There's still some, but there's still some. And as you enter the Great Hall once again, you see three hill giants, Chief Ga with two others. still beside her.
Who
And as you
others?
sneak inside, you take cover in one of the desks, and you see one of the goblins is scribbling on like a huge piece of parchment on the floor, and Chief Gosh is pointing and goes like, "Oh, when we take control of Maelstrom, I'll move their stupid whales to the other side, and I'll put horses, and I'll put sheep here and there." And like it's basically like remodeling talk of like some space that you don't know of yet. Um, but yeah, I'd say at this point you have a very clear shot, and you see the axle of the axis of the uh
Cart.
wheel,
Wheelbarrow.
Oh yeah.
the wheel.
My God, here we go.
There we go.
Okay.
It's
I forgot Angelo pala. I couldn't have brought Cujo, no? Because he would have rolled stealth also.
yeah.
He's with Kipper, I guess.
Well,
Okay.
this is where we end the
Oh,
episode with this
don't
roll.
we wait for Moog to attack and then you roll?
Oh no, I'll tell when Moog attacks. This is all on you. You've left Moog's timing to the universe, aka
Yeah.
me. So this
Well,
is
technically Kipper's
all
there. Set the time up.
yeah, but still, like this is you haven't talked in a day. So
It's up to them. We planned the best that we could.
But
Right, so
we
here we
did give
go.
them a specific
Uh,
time, but okay.
okay.
So are we gonna roll? Here we go.
It's longbow plus 10. It's 17.
Plus 10?
Okay.
Mm.
27?
Yeah,
You mean?
27.
27.
Roll damage.
1d8. Here we go. Here we go.
Shit, you can put Hunter's Mark on a, ano, no?
No, it's not a,
On a
it's
creature.
not a thing. It's not a person. It's not a creature. It's just a thing. It's 1d8 plus 5. Ooh, okay.
Ah!
Shit. 8 plus 5.
Not
Oh,
bad.
5 plus 3.
Oh, 8.
Wait, what? 5 plus 3? Or 3 plus
Yeah.
5?
3 plus
Three.
5. 3 plus 5. 3 plus
No,
5.
plus 6.
6. Sorry, 6.
So 9.
9.
9.
I
I
mean,
have
you
double attack though.
you do have second attack, but
I have
don't
a
know
second
what-
attack. So
wait.
that's
Let's
6
see what Angelo says first.
Your arrow flies true
Phew.
and hits this little piece of wood. Well, not little, but like it hits this piece of wood. And as your arrow shatters among impact, time stands still as you're waiting for something to happen.
Oh shit, I know that.
Good.
And after a second or two, you see with your high passive perception, the faintest cracks start appearing. And after that, it's followed by as the axis snaps, and the whole wagon collapses forward, with Chief Ga falling on the ground. And as she falls to the ground, you hear sounds of alarm. As outside, you hear a Moog charge in, announcing her presence, and general chaos ensuing all around the encampment as Chief Ga is about to fall to the little hole in front of her. And yeah, let's end for the end for now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well done.
So yeah, so next week will be the combat session for this and the aftermath. So
So schedule
Yeah.
check. Everybody good for September 4? 4.
I think so.
I
Good.
think so. I should be back in Manila by nighttime. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that was fine. Okay. Let's see how it escapes. Executes. I guess Jay?
oh yeah,
Uh,
sorry, Itszki, just last, As she falls, your senses immediately pick up on the jiggling of the coins and you see like a very you see like pieces of ornate boxes that holds perhaps treasures that you could sell, or just
Magical items.
she she was sitting on these things on her throne.
Did it
But
fall with
yeah,
her or stay on the cart?
mm, let's stay on the card.
Okay.
Need to come back for that.
There we go.
Dollar counts.
But we'll only have 80% of it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Every dollar counts now, particularly now we're sharing it.
I just want a new magic item. But yeah, let's go. Take us home, Jay.
That was an exciting episode of the Plus 63 HP D&D podcast. I have no idea what's going to happen next, but I do hope we don't die and we survive. We get cool kick-ass items, making Malak, Shivra, Itszki, and Asumedos strong as hell. But I can't jump the gun. We have to wait until we actually have that combat. Finally, RP done. Plan pulled through to the best that it could, I
Somewhat.
guess.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat. We'll know more on next week's episode. So, with that, thank you very much for watching. If this is your first time seeing us, please click this, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you know when a new episode drops. We are also available on social media, so look us up and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We are using the same handle, +63HB. And if you just want to hear our voice, keep us in the background while you do your meaningless jobs and sad day lives, and just keep us in the background so that you're happier. You can do that. We prefer Apple, Amazon, and Spotify podcasts. So look us up and look for +63 HP. Now we do have a number of shows that we release almost every day. We boys have been super busy, so they do have three kinds of shows. Number one, we have our react shows where we react to up and coming trailers, movies, anything that's pop culture and something that we think is good or bad. We're gonna let you know. Now we also have a review show which drops usually every which day is it? Thursday, Tuesday,
Monday, Tuesday for the reviews.
Monday, Tuesday. We just
Thursday
released
for the
it
reacts.
last day, we have shows dropping every 12 noon Philippine time. Reviews is where we have our homework, or at least we do have a homework that we have to watch and read up on, and we basically tell you whether it's good or bad, what our thoughts are. We give our reviews. Now, of course, our Dungeon and Dragons drop every Wednesday. That's 12 noon. But we also have a breakaway second campaign that CHUBAX and I have been busy with, where we play as bad guys. That usually drops either Friday or Saturdays too. Yeah, so that's basically it. Don't forget, tell your friends, your mothers, your wives, your second wives, your ex-girlfriends all about us. Tell them to like our page, and please, any single ladies, look for John.
Or Isa.
All right,
Or
final
Isa.
goodbyes.
Or Isa.
John? Or Isa, sorry. And Isa as
Oh.
well. Look for her too.
Oh
Fun
no,
for-
I
You're taken?
she's started talking to me
Coming
again.
back. Ooh.
One-
Ooh. Look
We
at
gotta get
you.
an update soon.
We'll get an update next week.
Yeah, well, fun 40th episode. Thank you for joining us for the past year. And we're looking forward to more months, more years, more decades, just having fun with my bestest best friends here.
Awesome. Of course, final goodbyes from our bearded father, CHUBAX.
Yeah, again, thank you everybody. You guys know how I love the D&D, and it takes everybody to get to this 40. I think 40 out of 52 weeks is astounding. So I hope we can keep it up, and yeah, more years and more campaigns to come.
Of course. Our now non-single Isa B.
Oh, she's
Oh, yeah,
It's
at least
complicated.
just
You're
just
not
started
laboring.
talking to me.
Let's wait for her to label it. Okay.
Yeah.
jumping the gun again.
This is going to be labeled for long.
Yeah, but like we'll wait for you. You tell us and then we'll follow.
We will wait. Yeah.
Yeah,
Any
so
final goodbyes?
this adventure has been really exciting so far, and I'm really glad to be able to be a part of it and join you guys every week or every other week to have this. And I'm excited to see how this battle is gonna go, and we'll see you guys there.
Nice. And of course, final farewells from our one and only Dungeon Master.
Um, good luck. I'm still making the mechanics for Ga, so it should be interesting. Um,
Boss
yeah,
battle.
yeah, let's see. It's a boss fight, so I have to, bring the drama. But yeah, ideally, hopefully, with the 1 year down, 2 more years and we're done with this. Hopefully.
This
2
campaign.
more
Uh,
years.
This
Hopefully, if
campaign.
we're alive, I'd love to experience a level.
Hopefully we survive that long.
Yeah, because like I mean, you're fighting the first of many giant lords. So
Oh, that's true.
that's true. I mean, you gotta start somewhere. So
Yes.
bottom of the totem pole. So
Yeah, who knows? Maybe our second campaign can start. We're going to be in space.
Yeah.
We'll find out. But I'd love to keep our characters alive. And this has been our 40th episode. We love playing the game. And if you guys are interested to play the game with us, just drop a comment. If you're free, join us. We'd love to have you observe or even, join us kick ass more. Of course, after we go through some stringent interview session. So thank you very much, guys. We love you, and to more episodes. Cheers.